Hey guys, welcome to my channel. These are the Maasai and Samburu villages I visited in Kenya. I spent almost a week between them and I absolutely loved it. The Maasai villages are located in the southern part of Kenya, near the border with Tanzania, and the Samburu villages are located in northern Kenya, near the border with Ethiopia. The main difference between the two is that the Maasai are a tribe that lives a more traditional lifestyle, whereas the Samburu have more contact with the outside world and have adopted some modern ways. For example, the Maasai still live in manyatas, which are traditional circular villages made up of huts, called whereas the Samburu live in permanent houses made of stone and mud. The Maasai also typically wear red robes and use spears as weapons, while the Samburu wear more practical clothing for their environment and use bows and arrows. Despite these differences, both tribes are very welcoming and friendly towards tourists. Let's start with the Maasai village. When we arrived, we were welcomed with a traditional song and dance. The villagers had gathered in the center of the village to greet us and show us their colorful beaded jewelry and ornaments. After the performance, we were invited to walk around the village and see how the locals live. The children were playing traditional games, and everyone was just going about their daily lives. We also got to visit a local school. The school wasn't anything fancy, but it was great to see the kids so eager to learn. The ceremony is called emorata, and it involves a lot of jumping, dancing, and chanting. The warriors jump up and down while holding their spears high in the air, and they dance in a circle while singing traditional songs. It is a very intense and exciting display of energy, and it was really interesting to learn about the meaning behind the movements and songs. Overall, our experience in the Maasai village was incredibly enriching. We learned so much about the culture and history of the Maasai people, and we were able to see firsthand how they live in harmony with their environment. Now, let's talk about the Samburu villages. Our first Samburu village was quite small, only consisting of a few huts, but don't let its size fool you. It was just as impactful as the bigger villages. We also got to interact with some of the older members of the community, who shared their knowledge about the history and traditions of the Samburu people. One of the highlights of our visit was seeing how the Samburu women make jewelry from beads and leather. They use traditional techniques passed down from generation to generation, and the finished pieces are truly beautiful. Our next stop was a Samburu village that was a bit larger than the last one. This village had a primary school, a clinic, and a small shop. It was amazing to see the sense of community and how everyone worked together to make the village a better place to live. The head of the village even gave us a tour and explained how the Samburu people are adapting to the changing times while still preserving their cultural identity. It was also very interesting to learn about the different types of clothing worn by the Samburu. The Samburu people are known for their unique style of beadwork, and each piece tells a story about the wearer. One of the most memorable experiences in the Samburu village was interacting with the children. They were full of energy and curiosity and wanted to learn everything about us and our culture. The Samburu people are truly an inspiration. They are strong, resilient, and full of wisdom. We left feeling humbled and grateful for the opportunity to have experienced their way of life. If you ever get the chance to visit a Maasai or Samburu village, I highly recommend it.